Two pieces of AI news to call out today. Number one, Greg Abbott, governor of Texas, has decided to ban DeepSeek and ban RedNote and ban a bunch of other Chinese apps from public issued devices in the state of Texas. Now, you might think, well, that affects government workers. And in your head, you're thinking like they go to the governor's mansion, they go to some sort of executive administration building with their government issued mobile devices, and that's it. That's not really it. The problem is that with just an executive order, not a law, Governor Abbott has prevented public education institutions, including schools and universities in the state of Texas, from accessing or using an AI app. And the larger issue here is that if you are trying to teach students about AI models, even if you think something like DeepSeek isn't the right way to go, you don't want to be in a position where they don't have the chance to check it out, understand what it is, have an intelligent conversation in the classroom about it. And that's what's happening. You can't do that anymore in Texas. And I guarantee you, when those students go home on their personal devices, they're absolutely more likely to check out DeepSeek because a lot of headlines got made on it being banned. You want to make something popular? Ban it. That's what this country, that's what the United States learned in Prohibition. We tried to ban alcohol via constitutional amendment, and it became very, very popular right away. Did not work. And in this situation, I think as much as it makes sense from a security perspective for certain government employees, given the kinds of information collected by DeepSeek in their mobile app, the framing of the executive order is really broad, and going after and sort of wrapping in educational institutions is not helpful. Number two, this one is interesting. I don't know if you remember. I remember back in the early days, it was hard to spell Google. And you're like, how is this related to AI news? It was hard to spell Google. 2 O's, 3 O's. How do you put it together? Where do you go to search? Google had to overcome all of that. Now, I don't even think about how Google is spelled. I've typed it so many times in my life, I could probably type it if, like, I had been, hit in the head and had a concussion. And OpenAI does not roll off the tongue that way. And that matters because OpenAI is trying to directly come for that kind of muscle memory search behavior. OpenAI has changed their entire homepage, and they have put a search bar on the homepage, front and center, right exactly where Google puts theirs. They've made it look like Google's. They have taken away most of the visual content they used to have on that page. It's just a search bar, and the only difference is it's in dark mode. But it's a search bar, and you can use ChatGPT for search. You don't have to log in. You don't have to have an account. They're 100% trying to displace Google. And the problem is, I don't think that they have a consumer-friendly name to go and do that. I don't think they do. OpenAI. People are not going to tell each other, use OpenAI for search. I think what it will do, if you're one of the thousands of people who is hearing about ChatGPT for the first time, and you end up on OpenAI's site, there you're going to learn a lot about what it does right away. Because you can just type right in, you don't have to log in, you can chat with ChatGPT, you can search the web, you can get a visceral product experience right there. I think that is what they are going for, or at least I think that is what they're going to get. I think that they are aiming for something bigger. Sam Altman definitely tweeted and focused mostly on you can search from the homepage now. So 100% I think they're coming for Google. But I don't think that this particular iteration is going to be successful. And I think it's at least as much a branding issue as it is anything else. OpenAI is just not a search brand. And they have put a lot of work into making it the brand that it is, an AI brand. And consumers aren't yet putting together the idea that AI and search go together. And that is going to be a huge, huge question mark in the search space for a while. And Google is very nervous. I guarantee you they are nervous about it, even if they are protected by their brand. So that's the news for today.